as much as I hate to get pulled into things, I really do try to avoid certain things, and then get pulled into whatever the fad, fashion, or thoughts of the day is there is something that I do need to speak on. So this is Trend to Change, Renaissance Guy here, and I'm going to talk about something that is very near and dear to my heart. And I will say this first off: never once in my entire life have I been without a poppy on Remembrance Day. Never once in my life have I ever missed one. My grandfather was a special witness to some of the travesties that happened, and I was brought up to remember those. So let's look at Remembrance Day. And each country, and I won't use the word celebrate, because it isn't a celebration. It's a remembrance. And first and foremost, a remembrance of those who paid the highest cost in the military, who gave their life to defending their country, to protecting their people, and it's to honour all soldiers. And it isn't just a British thing. France, Germany, pretty much most of Europe, even America, have their own day where they remember that. Now, yes, we remember our own troops a little bit more than others, but we should spend a thought to remembering the cost of war. We should spend a moment to remember that human life, above all, is the most precious commodity that this world has. We should remember that there are people who go to serve and they lose loved ones. Families lose loved ones. And that price is far too high to be squandered. It's far too high to be disrespected. And I have now heard that there are certain factions of a Palestinian nature who are planning to start a march on that day, which should be held sacred. And this should not be tolerated in any way, shape or form. Yes, I agree that everyone has the right to protest. Everyone has the right to express their belief. Everybody has the right to live their life. What they do not have the right to do is to disrespect a sacred day where it is shared by billions of people, not just millions, billions of people around the world. In fact, I would say in some ways even more important than Christmas, birthday, whatever it may be. In some ways. What needs to be remembered is, this is England, a Christian country that has evolved to opening their arms to people all over the world. That this country has fought for the right, nearly brought to its knees at one point, but yet still fought to the last to defend those rights against some abhorrent horrors that were coming out of certain places. And even for the rights of those people who came from that particular country. Other religions and other guests should remember that they are that. They are guests here in this country. They are guests who are able to enjoy their freedoms, their safety, and to be able to walk without fear. To do what these people are doing in London is a flagrant, arrogant disrespect and unworthy of a guest. I hear people slamming England down, slamming America down, yet they are very open to coming over here, taking the money, taking everything they can, and then flagrantly insulting that hand which feeds them. It needs to be stopped. It is the duty of every British person to stand up and say, no, enough. It is the duty of the police officers to arrest anyone marching in that Palestinian protest or march, whatever it is. It is the duty of every person to say, no, this is not acceptable, and to insist on law enforcement to stop, repel, and make these people desist. It is wrong, it is disgraceful of this Palestinian march to go forwards. And I express that. I have no qualms with people expressing what they feel, but to bring a conflict into the country that has harboured them, and to continue that conflict in a country that has reached out to envelop and protect these people, is a disgrace. And these sort of people need to be ejected. So I am leaving this here, and I am going to stand by this. There are very particular reasons why I stand on this particular stance of non-tolerance, and it must be taken up by others. Must, should, can, and in every way be told to those who would sully this time to say you are not welcome.